Hello, this is Easy Upgrades from the Light Cellar. We're going to show you how to create your own almond milk. My name is Malcolm Saunders, and I was recently asked the question, is it really more affordable to create your own almond milk versus buying it? Now, a single mom answered this question, and I'd like to answer that for her, as well as show you how quick, how simple, and how easy it is to create your own almond milk. You can use any nut, any seed. In this example, we're going to use almonds. You want raw almonds. Better thing to do even is to take those raw almonds and soak them. So these ones have been soaking for a few hours. You can leave it overnight. First thing you'll do is pour that soak water off, give them a rinse, and then they're ready to go. Next question is, what is your ratio? How much? Well, we're going to make a liter in this example. So I've got, as a bare minimum, I find that you need at least half a cup of almonds. Put that into our blender. We're going to take about a liter of water, 4 cups. Put that into the blender. Now before I add all the water, I'm actually going to get and blend this here to give it a really good blend, a nice cream before we add all the water. What that does is it concentrates the blending of the almonds onto the blades, and then we'll add the rest as we go. Okay, whether you have a really good blender or not, what that does is allows a very good blend of the nuts and seeds. You can imagine if we'd added all that liquid at first, the almonds would be up, down throughout that blender, versus with just that little bit of water, it concentrates them right on the blades for a really good blend and a really good cream. So we're going to give it another quick little blend. And we're done. So at this point, my personal preference is to then strain the nut milk. This allows for a nice smooth, creamy consistency without that almond pulp or that fiber that's left over. You can absolutely leave that in. What that's going to do is just sink to the bottom of your glass, and certainly perfectly good, edible, and nutritious. But when you strain it out, like I say, you do get a much smoother texture, and the other benefit to it is what you're left over with is an almond pulp or fiber or flour. This can be used in all kinds of other recipes. So I'll strain that out, put it into a jar or a bowl, and either use it right away, freeze it, or dry it for later on. So we have almond flour. Now we have all of our almond milk. We can, at this point, again, what I like to do, pour it back into the blender. I like to add just a little bit of vanilla. You can take vanilla extract, vanilla powder, some vanilla bean, adds a hint of that taste, maple syrup, or some sort of other sweetener to your desired taste. 2 tablespoons, just about does it for me. You can go more, you can go less. And optional, just a touch of salt. Now, so many variations when you're creating your own nut and seed milk. You can do any nut, any seed. Hemp seeds are a great addition, cashews are good, coconut is good. So however you like to create that, we can give that a quick little whip. Now that's going to last in the fridge for anywhere from 2, 3 to 4 days. But honestly, you've seen how quick and easy it is to make. I prefer to do mine fresh and use it for the day, and maybe have it for a day or 2 more. Okay, so now back to that question, how does it compare? Is it more affordable to make your own almond milk versus buying it? Well, one of those big cartons that's 2 liters, they're about $5. We've made a liter here, and it cost me less than $2. So 5 versus 4, and everything's not just about money, it's about the satisfaction of creating it yourself. You don't have the environmental impact of those Tetra Paks, as well as you really get to custom create it. You've got a raw, living food, a living almond milk that we've added just a little bit of vanilla, salt, our own choice of sweetener too. I mean, the one thing about sweetened almond milks is if you ever look at the ingredients, it's actually sugar and then almonds, filtered water, etc., etc. So my preference, definitely to make it myself. Economically, it makes sense. From a health perspective, it makes sense. And it's super fun, super easy. And I know you will enjoy it.